probably one of my most favorite Valentine stories, and it's really not so specifically Valentine's. It's almost an all year long I love you note, is potato chips. And you might think, potato chips, what does that have to do with Valentine's or love notes or anything like that? Well, my favorite potato chips are the folded ones. And the reason that I chose that was because one of the ways, and it obviously hasn't worked super well, but one of the ways that I figured out I can cut down on some calories here and there is to not do this or to make a rule that I have to follow. And so my potato chip rule is that I only get to eat the folded ones. You know, the ones that sort of fold over in the grease and stick together. They're just better. They're crunchier, and I just love them. And so my husband knew that, and he began to, when he would eat potato chips, he'd look down at his bag and then he'd look up, pull out his folded ones and hand them to me, which is a great love note at any time of year. Well, the neat thing about it, I actually put this in my book, Love Notes on His Pillow, and people began to read that. So I started getting notes from people. I ate a folded potato chip today and I thought of you. My grandchildren today, when they eat potato chips, the first thing they do is they look at their plate, they reach over and pick out the folded ones and put them on my plate. So we've gotten a lot of mileage and a lot of joy and a lot of love out of folded potato chips. So my wish for everybody at Valentine's was that you would find something that is a special love note between you and your family, and that you would pass it along often.
I'm going to read an abridged version because each of these stories takes about 8 minutes to read, which is great if you're just reading it on the fly. But for today's little snippet, I'm going to read just an abridged version of one of the stories. This is More Than Dates and Flowers, and the author is Jeanette Hanscom, a dear friend of mine. So here's my Valentine's Day story for you. Kim maneuvered her shopping cart around a display of pink and red bouquets and cupcakes with hearts on them. Her soul drooped. I hate Valentine's Day. Just like the last 2 years, she had to fight romantic memories, pretend this holiday was no big deal to her, and ignore Facebook posts saying, "Date night with my honey, can't wait." As she stared at the shelves, she wanted to wail like a 2-year-old. "It's not fair, I want to go on a date." She grabbed 2 boxes of conversation hearts and hurried down the aisle. "I love you," she heard God say. "I know. Was it wrong to wish God sent flowers? You can still enjoy the day." How? In her rush to escape the roses, Kim collided with a shopping cart coming around the corner. "Sorry," she muttered. Then she recognized the woman with the cart. Teresa's eyes were puffy. "You okay?" She blinked away tears. "My boyfriend and I broke up last night." "Oh, I'm so sorry." "Thanks." Teresa grabbed a box of greeting cards. "I used to like Valentine's Day." "I know what you mean." Kim hugged Teresa, then watched her walk away. For the rest of the day, Kim felt a deep desire to make Valentine's Day a little less painful for Teresa. But how? As she put away a load of clean dishes, she came across a teacup she'd received right after she and Craig broke up on Valentine's Eve. At Bible study that night, a woman named Barb noticed Kim's silent tears and invited her over for tea. When Barb set a rose-printed china cup full of steaming chamomile in front of Kim, she felt special. Before Kim left, Barb handed her the teacup. "Keep this as a reminder that you're loved by God and many others, including me." The next day, Kim returned to the store. In the same aisle she'd sulked through, she picked up a greeting card and a simple heart bracelet. Then she invited Teresa to come over and watch a chick flick that would make their ex-boyfriends gag. When Teresa arrived, Kim handed her the gift and card. "Happy Valentine's Day." Teresa wrapped her arms around Kim. "I was really dreading this day until I got your call." Kim wanted to assure Teresa that she had many happy Valentine's Days ahead of her, but she couldn't make that promise. All she could do was pray that Teresa would understand what she needed to grasp herself, that love wasn't about dates and flowers. True joy came with showing love, whether you received anything or not.